Hello everybody, my name is Dolce Jeans and welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we're going to be talking about how the more the more clothes you buy, the less clothes you buy, bro. Like it's really simple. It might sound cliche at first, but just give me some time to explain. Before we get into it, please like and subscribe. It really helps me out, encourages me and makes me realize that people actually like the content. It just helps out. It's free, it's painless, and I would appreciate it. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. When I say the more you buy, the less you buy, it's like, let's say you're new into fashion, you're just getting into fashion, right? Like you have clothes in your closet, but you want to get real stylish with your looks. So you see people talking about, oh, personal style videos always tell you start with what's in your closet, right? But let's say what's in your closet isn't necessarily what fits you because maybe they're all passed downs or your parents were the ones who bought all these clothes for you and you didn't really have a say and they don't really represent who you are. So you look for how to get clothes that fit you for cheap, and you see people talking about thrifting and auctions and stuff like that. So you say, okay, you're gonna go thrifting. Now, keep in mind, you maybe don't know exactly how to look like your style yet, so maybe you thrift a whole bunch of different styles until you find it, right? That's cool. Once you find your style, you can thrift and thrift and thrift. If you're really doing what you're supposed to do and you're doing it in the right way, eventually you're gonna find something that sticks, right? You can still explore a whole bunch of different styles at once because nobody's rushing you and nobody's saying that you have to look the same way. I personally wear a whole bunch of different styles. But if you're somebody who, let's say your style is mainly like streetwear and that's how you know you like to look, there's not many different things that you would need. So you would buy, let's say you buy like your baggy blue denim, maybe your baggy like khaki or carpenter jeans, maybe like your slimmer jeans that stack a bit, your baggy black denim, maybe like a different radical color. You don't you don't need too much more than that. Like that's what the whole thing about the more you buy, the less you buy is supposed to be. It's supposed to be the more clothes that you get in your wardrobe, the less clothes that you're supposed to need because at some point you're gonna be like, okay, I have everything I need. So it's like you're not gonna buy like 5 pairs of like baggy blue denim or 5 pairs of black denim or like a million black hoodies. Like there are people who do that, but honestly, that's like, eh, you know. Now I don't blame you if you feel like you would need a lot more clothes because that's how the consumer experience in fashion is. Like it's very as a consumer, like the base consumer is very aggressive marketing on you guys every day. Well, I say you guys as if I'm not a consumer too. But the marketing is very aggressive every day. There are all of these brands putting out all of these clothes, and their main goal is to get your attention because they can't get your money without their attention. Your attention is the main currency. They do all this marketing, this aggressive marketing, buy now, essential, must have marketing so that you can buy their clothes or at least buy it first. It's very aggressive and it works. Now, you're not like a victim to a trap or anything because it's human nature, right? Like fear of missing out, it's a regular thing. Even the guy who's like the chairman of LVMH, who owns like so many superstar brands like Dior and Celine, says that he knows it's like the magic of the brand. It's like it's so now and it's so hot, like you have to have it or else you'll die, like you'll miss out. On top of all that, you have haul culture and pickup culture, like summer pickups, summer essentials, spring, fall, winter, all these different people telling you, like, not telling you that you need to buy more clothes, but showing you what they're buying. And it's like 10 things, essentials, pickups, top 10 essentials, what I'm going to be wearing. And that's influencing the people who maybe are new and don't really know better and don't know how to navigate through their own style. That's influencing them to feel like, oh, I need to get some new pickups for the season too. You probably don't. You really probably don't. That's why I don't really like, damn. That's why I don't really like haul culture that much because at the end of the day, you're not directly influencing anybody to do something, but people coming into a new space and people who don't know better are like definitely impressionable. So it's like you're spreading the wrong message to these new people, or not necessarily like spreading the wrong message, but they can take it the wrong way. But of course, everybody can do what they want, so whatever. But it's like if you know your main silhouette, don't let anybody make you feel bad for like wearing the same pants over and over, the same shirts over and over, the same hoodies over and over. Because real people in the real world rewear clothes. They rewear clothes. Like I'd rather be the nigga rewear an outfit 10 times than wear some like 10 different things once. You know what I mean? Like, and there's that meme where it's like I'd rather be the outfit repeater than the outfit remember or something like that. Like, yeah. Like if you remember, oh, you always wear that outfit. Like that's hater vibes. Like Yeah, don't be afraid to rewear like the same fits, cause honestly, I have a favorite fit. It's like this black no ID jacket with my black Osbach cargos with my black 80s boots. That was like a little uniform for me for like a month. I never have a uniform, but that one stuck. And I wore it all the time, but I never really posted it like that because I wasn't even on IG at the time. But it's like having a nice little uniform like that gives you like an identity sometimes as well. Like it builds your character and stuff. So don't feel like you always need to be buying new clothes. You can hark down on something. If you have one favorite pair of shoes, wear it to the ground. There's also a stigma behind like wearing your clothes to the point where they're actually worn and have characteristics. Like people saving clothes for like special occasions and stuff. That's why people like literally buy distressed, like pre-distressed clothing. Now I thrift a lot, especially from like Japan. I basically buy on Yahoo auctions a lot, but I don't buy it for like natural distressing looks. I buy it because it's cheap and it's good. But there are people who like Jada London who like do the mud washes and like the pre-distressed lines, and every brand does it nowadays. But it's like there's this whole thing where people don't like actually wear their clothes. You know, like, stop saving it for a special occasion. You're too young, life is too short, and there's too many opportunities to be fly every day for you to be saving it for. I understand what a calm day is, but like saving clothes for special occasions or being like, oh, I just wore this the other day, I can't wear it again. Like, nah, bro. Like, I've been wearing my snake jeans so much since I got them. I love those pants. And that's real. That's what real people do. Like, don't make. Because on the internet, you see somebody wear different things all the time, right? But that's like in pictures. It's different if you're like, oh, I just posted these pants twice. Maybe I don't want to post them again. I do understand that sentiment because I be doing that too. But it's like if you're just wearing the clothes, like who cares if you wear the same pants like 5 days a month or something like that. So yeah, rewear your clothes. No, there's no shame in it. There's no shame in not buying anything new. You're not missing out on anything, and that allows you to grow with your closet. I think I spoke about that before. But yeah, when you hark down on your when you buckle down on what you already have, you start to explore how you can style it in different ways too if you're not spending. Like me personally, I was spending a lot last year from like January to April, and then from April all the way down to like October, November, I didn't buy anything. I still had stuff coming in because like, some stuff takes long to ship, but I wasn't buying anything, and it forced me to get really creative with how I styled my clothes. I started putting together things that I wouldn't have put together before because it was like being under constraints, right? And in fashion, they say you make your best work under constraints when like you don't have money or resources or stuff like that, which is true. And I got better at dressing because I just started getting real creative because I wasn't buying anything new. I only had what I had, right? And it helped me out. And I'm not necessarily saying it's about spending all the money you're spending. Because if you're thrifting every week too and like always thrifting, like always spending my money at Goodwill and pop-ups, yes, it's cheaper, but it's still the same principle and the same issue is at hand. It's just mass consumerism. Because nowadays people don't know how to enjoy fashion without consuming because that's their only connection. You know? And Ryan Finn on Twitter, well, she's famous on a whole bunch of different platforms. But on Twitter, she made this really interesting tweet about like how if people had enough money to actually satisfy themselves, they wouldn't spend it on like cheap thrills like clothes. They'd find something that actually means more to them. Something along those lines. I'll try and put the tweet on the screen, but it was like so real, and I felt it like for real. But like it's so true. Like those clothes won't like just buying mad clothes. At some point, you're gonna look around and be like, man, what? Now, I mainly talked about if you have like a rigid silhouette or uniform. Now, if you're somebody like me who likes to do a whole bunch of different silhouettes, then yes, it will cost more money to like spend more on different pants and different like fitting like outerwear and stuff like that, and different styles of clothing in general because you're so different and you want to have many different looks all the time. You can still do that for cheap as well. But even people like me, at some point, you gotta be like, yo, I really don't need anything else. Like, I'm cool where I'm at with pants right now. The only pants I need is like a really pitch black baggy pants that look a little wild. And I can't even think of anything else after that. I maybe like some really black skinnies as well. But after that, I don't need any more pants. I might need some shorts for the summer, but that's it. Like, I don't need to be spending mad money on pants at all. I don't need any more outerwear. All the shirts that I want, I'm gonna thrift them because I know exactly what fit I'm looking for. I just don't have that many right now. But I'm not about to be spending mad money on shirts because, like, no. Like, I know exactly what I want and I know how to get it. I'm not going over that because there's no need. Like, I have so many different things in my closet that I don't need anything else because I literally spent so much money and I went crazy a bit, and I've slowed down and then tracked down what I actually needed. I have so many different silhouettes in the same colors. I have so many different colors in general. The only thing that would really wow me now is like some like Roberto Cavalli pants with like crazy designs on it. But yeah, if you're somebody that's really like your style is a bit more sporadic, then yeah, more money probably would be spent and you'd end up having more clothes. That's valid because people are like that. But even so, like you don't need to be buying stuff every minute. Like the more you buy, the less you should buy. Now, I will say one thing that you can definitely like keep going with is accessories, but at the same time not really, because I have like a signature accessory setup where it's like my chains and then my two bracelets that I always wear on my hands, like the studded historic glamour bracelets, my wallet chain, and my rings. I don't really need more than that. Like I even have a BB belt if I want to like throw it on the side. I don't need more than that. I haven't bought a bracelet since those two bracelets I bought. Like I don't need any more than that. The most I'll probably buy is like a new belt that's a really good quality because I need one. But other than that, you don't need that much new things all the time. Like, I'm not saying you should stop buying clothes completely once you hit a certain point, because it's human nature to want new things. I'm not telling anybody to stop buying clothes, because I don't even stop buying clothes. But I've drastically slowed down. But I'm not telling you to stop completely because I don't expect anybody to do that. Like, it's human nature to buy things, right? But it's all very heavily thrown at you. Like, all these new things, like constantly new. Like, okay, we're on this, we're moving on to that. You need to move on with us. You need to keep up with us. No, because that's how you end up being a train rider, and then you look back and you're like, damn, your style is all over the place. Like, even though I wear like a whole bunch of different stuff, there's still like signature silhouettes I go back to, like my skinny like boot cuts or my skinny flared pants and like my slim looks in general, because I love how my legs look in those silhouettes. Like I love how my leg looks in that one signature silhouette. That's my signature. But I'll throw on some baggy stuff here and there, you know, because I like playing around. But don't be like socially peer pressured into like feeling like you need to be keeping up with people. Like I'm not saying like you can make mistakes with your wardrobe and buy something that maybe you thought was fire and wasn't gonna be fire anymore. But it's like don't be too influenced by like what other people are wearing. Stop watching those videos. Like stop. I'm gonna put a clip from the Concrete Boys interview from Montreality somewhere in here. It might be like at the end. I'm gonna put it at the end, so wait for the end. It's gonna be like DC2 Trills talking about like stop buying shit that you see on other people. Like stop doing that. It's different to be influenced by somebody in like a certain style and to be buying something that's straight off of their body. Like stop doing that. But yeah, I'm not gonna drag this on for longer. That's all I wanted to say. It's more of the bigger picture of overconsumption, and then not having a place to buy these clothes, so you end up throwing it away or like giving it away or something. You really could just be saving the money. You could be getting better and developing your style by building within yourself, growing internally instead of just spending all this money on different things externally, then having all these other clothes and maybe styling them well but not to the best of your ability because you haven't sat with them. When you sit with something, it grows on you, and when something grows on you, you grow with it. Grow with your wardrobe, and don't grow your wardrobe. Like grow with it first before you start growing it too much to the point where it's too big and you can't contain it, and you're confused and you have all these clothes and you end up selling it all. I still have many clothes I need to sell because I don't use, because I didn't take my time. But I'm on the right track now, rest assured, you feel me? Yeah. Next time, just think about like the stuff I'm saying. Like the marketing is so rampant. Just be careful. Protect your mind and protect your integrity. Stand on your 2 feet and know what you actually want and what you actually need. That's all I had to say. Thank you so much for watching. My channel has been doing really good because of that top 10 video, and I'm grateful. I don't know if it's because of all the hard work I put into it or because of the fact that I put top 10 fashion guide in the title, because you know how like the buzzwords and stuff work. But thank you for everybody who came from that video. Hello, welcome. Yeah, again, please like and subscribe. If you feel like you have a friend who needs to see this video, then please share it. I would appreciate all support. Thank you so much. And yeah, bye.